You're gonna be fine on the other side. Wow, it's doing it again. Don't know what that is. Don't know what I just did. Yeah, I should just load the chat, shouldn't I? How about that? There I am. Hi, Victor. Okay, so we had a whole thing. You weren't here last week, but we had a whole thing with the microphone last week to where everyone was like, oh, we can hear you, but we can't hear you very loud. And I thought something was wrong with this microphone, but then me and Nadia recorded for our podcast, and it was perfectly fine. So it has to be something I'm doing here, but I don't know what it is. I've tried different things, and I'm still unsure as to why this is happening. But I guess I just have to shout, honestly. It would help if I could type. Okay. Fantastic. It's just you and me right now, Victor, but I don't mind just starting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start while we wait for everyone else to join in. The reason, well, actually, I'll talk about that once there's more of us. Okay, so originally by Beth Hart, Caught Out in the Rain, a bluesy threesome cover. Let's get it.
Time he walks out the door, I wonder if he's ever coming back. But I can't help but love the taste of danger, baby, and the how and the when and the wrath of his hair. I got caught out in the red. If I die, I don't care. I'm in love. With this man, I got caught out in the rain. I heard him crying in his sleep last night. No man wants to be told he's been crying. When he wakes up, I tell him it's gonna be alright. But I know that he knows that I'm just lying. I heard he shot a man down in the street, and and it tore his soul apart. Last night when he was making love to me, but there was another woman in his heart. I got caught up in the red. If I die, I don't care. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with this man. I got caught up in the red.
Okay, midway pause. Fantastic vocals here. Also, I'm remembering that when we had reacted to a couple of like Beth Hart songs, I thought to myself, I was like, I should really start adding her to my playlists and whatnot. And this one needs to this one needs to get on one immediately. I had it come across my desk to help, and I was too busy to work with. In my defense, well, yeah, that's a good defense to have. Well, it's not a good position to be in, but that's a good reason not to do something. But yeah, a vibe. I also this is another one of those things, Victor, that I just don't understand how you knew about this video, because it literally, I mean, it does have 21,000 views. That's pretty good. But this band only has 464 subscribers. How did you find them? Crazy. Anyway, let's continue.
In the red.
Fantastic. Um, yeah, no, I really, well, one, I definitely believe you, Victor, when you say I'm really in demand for my skills on the soundboard, so they actually come from many sources. That sounds right. You have copious amounts of knowledge from the industry. And then if you're trying to go with Beth Hart, try her Am I the One live at Parody, so it's a good starting point. I'm trying to remember which live performance we did because we've done a few, and I feel like that might be one of them. Oh, I guess not. Also, what's up? What's up with this, Victor? It's just you and me talking right now. Although I guess it's my fault because I keep having to change this to Saturday. And I said on Patreon, I was like, oh, maybe that'll just be my new schedule for October because I've been so busy during the week. But now that my one of my best friends who I had been seeing a lot during the week, especially on Thursdays, she just got a second job, so I don't know if I'm gonna really see her as much. So I'll probably just go back to Thursdays. Also, I prefer Thursdays because I feel like there's less internet trouble. Like when I was trying to load up today, it was just rough. Yeah. Although I guess one crazy concert that was hard to keep up when she jumped off the stage in front of monitors without in ears. Oh, that is definitely insane. Um, I'm thinking about like all the things I'm doing, but yeah, I think that, or I can go back. I can go back to Thursdays. I'll try my best to just be less busy and less tired. That's all it's been. Um, I was really hoping that this week the workload would be less this past week, but it wasn't. It was way too much. So yeah, I've just been getting overwhelmed. That's all. Today I went to a bridal party brunch uh, for my best friend, and it's the first time I've ever done that. So that was really fun. I actually had a great time, and yeah, I would have. I was gonna show off the things, but I kind of feel weird showing off the things without the rest of everybody here. Ron is over at Reki. Ah, okay, that accounts for Ron. I'm guessing that Andy is probably also there. And today's Saturday, so it's a much harder day for Mark to be here. I'm just gonna rattle through everyone. Um, I don't know which days. I mean, obviously Thursday, Rafi is here, but either way, the 3 p.m. There's Rafi. I was literally about to say the 3 p.m. time slot is like super late for Rafi, and yet that's what he said was the best time. I was like, I summoned you. Um, yeah, but yeah, Rafi, it's just been me and Victor vibing for the last like 15 minutes. Um, and I'm just talking through all the things. And live streams work the best when there's back and forth, of course. Um, Although when since there was no one in here, it made me think of how I haven't Exactly. You like appeared. I was talking about you when you appeared. Um when I saw that it was only, oh, Reki only goes live twice a month. No, that's fair. I go live all the time. I go live every week. It could be less. I think it definitely will be less in November. I'm thinking, I think you got I think we're just going to talk this out now. I'm thinking that for November for November I don't go live. I just focus on getting the content for December ready. Um, yeah, that's just like my top thought process for that. And you guys already know, patrons already know what the plan is for December. And that's just crazy. Where it's like, it's October. It's early October, but also it's early October. Ugh. See, this is it. This is why I feel like this. Um, Halloween is on a Monday this year, and so it makes me feel like something needs to happen. I think that me and Nadia need to go live together at least once this month. I'm gonna talk it out with her, but maybe on like the 20, what is it, the 27th? Because that's a Thursday, number one. And number two, I have that day off. Well, I would have always had that day off. But I have the Wednesday before off as well because we're going to the ITZY concert, which is a K pop girl group. And I feel like that would be a fun end of the month thing. That's okay, Victor. Last week, I also went on Saturday, right? I also went live on Saturday. See, I'm just losing it. Truly losing it. And I lose my mind when everything's like this. But yeah. I think, ooh. This is me. This is exactly what it looks like when I'm brainstorming, except usually I just have my planner in front of me and I'm taking notes. Um, what if, no, I mean, I think I'm pretty set on not live streaming during November, but I would also not be opposed to, ooh, that's great, Rafi. Um, I would also not be opposed to making a couple cozy game videos during November because those are long form anyway, so they take some time. I'm planning all this like I have, well, it's because I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out something in the middle of the content I've been making for the last 3 years. I feel like I'm just like jumping back and forth between things and I'm not finding the right move. It's kind of a hard thing to do. um, yeah, do a surprise stream. So you you never know when I'm gonna show up during November. I know. I do appreciate both of you being here very much. Like a theme. Ooh, I do like themes. Especially since it's October. Like I'm saying, the reason I want to do at least one stream with Nadia this month is because I want it to be spooky. Like, remember that one time we streamed together and I told her about a true crime case because Nadia doesn't listen to any true crime and I do? I kind of want to do it again. So I'm going to have to find something. You know, I wonder if Nadia knows about the Chicago Tylenol murders. That's a pretty tame one in terms of like true crime, but also it has like no ending really. So I can't remember if Nadia's bugged by that or not. If she like if she hates not knowing. Um and then we did the themes during the summer where I was having you guys build my summer playlist. That was really fun. I'm trying to think of what if I did like one stream during November with a theme, what would we do? Please don't use my true crime. Victor, I do not know yours. I don't know yours, so it's okay. And I mean, who knows? Maybe I've heard your case before on a podcast and have not known that it's you. But yeah, hopefully, I'm on this. I think Nadia and I should do one this month. But yes, I feel like everyone might be really busy today, which makes me kind of sad. But thank you both for being here. Not every not every stream can be filled to the brim. People got lives. And the end of the year, it just is what I'm saying. People get busier. It's harder to like commit to certain things. So that's why if I make like fun, I just gotta get better. This is me saying maybe 3 have hit national news. Maybe 3 have hit national news? Oh my god, what if I have heard one of your cases before and I just didn't know? But yeah, if I make some, I need to get better. And I've said this for months now. And I think it's because I just I love the content I've created. I pretty much love every piece I've ever created for different reasons each time. And I haven't been creating anything super solid that has just like made me feel good in a while. And I think that's what's frustrating me. Because I feel kind of stunted with YouTube. And I don't know what I have to do to turn that around. It's kind of like with me and Nadia's podcast, we were feeling it. We were feeling sort of like the burnout. And so we took, I think it was like a month and a half off, and then came back with a new format. And now it's super re energized. Our first season was incredible. And I'm so happy with it. And I was very excited to continue. So that changes sort of, the feeling. I think I'm just feeling some burnout right now with YouTube, and I have to figure out how to get out of it. That's the hard part, is how to get out of it. So yeah, I think a true crime live stream with my sister is in order. I think some cozy gaming in November. Yeah, I mean, doing stuff like that when I'm live streaming, doing super impactful music always feels good. But of course, that's not something that I've created. That's all I mean. Um, Reactions are always going to be something nice to do, though it does not my br- my brain, my first thought was like, it does not tickle my brain, but that's not what I mean. It just like, it doesn't challenge me creatively to do reactions, and I need a challenge creatively. I need a challenge creatively. Yeah, you don't. It's fine. It's not always fun to see me cry. Sometimes it's fun. I cried earlier, like 20 minutes before the stream. I saw this is on November 21st. You're landing. This is my sparkle hands. Um, Fantastic. Are you coming straight to LAX or are you landing somewhere else? Um, like the Ontario. That would be strange. I don't think the Ontario airport has. Does it have international? I mean, okay. Anyway, I cried. That's what I was saying. I cried before the stream, about 20 minutes before, because I saw a pin that some fan made, like a just a pin that. Let's meet up at my friend's place on Sunset. Like a pin like this, just like a pin. They made one of this little ghost holding a BTS light stick. And I started crying. Because I was like, it's me. And then I started crying thinking about how much I missed them, and then I just lost it all. I mean, crying's not a challenge. It's a, I'd call it a skill if I could call it up at any moment. I guess the skill is that it can turn to sobbing quite quickly. I'm not sure which airport. That's okay. I assume LAX if you're going to be at your friend's place on Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? You're going to see me cry a lot more because it's the end of the year. Simple as that. But yeah, thanks for talking that through with me. I might just end it here at the half hour mark since it's just us three. But I'm gonna go to the movies after this. I'm gonna go see Bros. If you guys have seen the trailer for that. Wait, what? Victor, what are you saying? What is the punchline to this joke?